Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Free Dark Matter ISIAH Thomas. This card is going to be about as good as a 6-1 PG would be, in my opinion, besides maybe not exceptional athletic ability. But I do think he'll actually be a pretty good card. I'm excited to try him out. I think he's got the potential to be a very solid option, and could be a super solid point guard option in my team, at least as far as small PGs go. I'm not going to sit here and say he's the best card in the game or anything, because he's certainly not going to be, but he may not be horrible at all. So, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Massive shout out to my boy Anthony for letting me hop on his account to record this gameplay. Really appreciate that a lot. And without further ado, ISIAH Thomas is a 6'1 guard who, admittedly, outside of his slashing, has close to invincible stats. 98 driving late, 97 close shot, mid-range, 3-ball, and free throw. 85 driving dunk, not terrible. 99 ball handle pass accuracy, elite perimeter defender, 97 interior as well, 99 speed, speed ball, and excel, 98 lateral, 98 vert, 95 strength. Statistically, he's exceptional. 40 Hoffs include pretty much everything important, to be honest. I mean, Hoff handles for days, all the defense, all the shooting, and really some slashing as well. He has gold posterizer, to be fair, though, as well as, I think, gold precision dunker. Like I said, the slashing is not going to be next level elite. Everything else besides the size pretty much should be, though, because I think as a whole, number one, I think his animations are really good. So that's the first thing with this ISIAH Thomas card, is I believe his sigs are really nice, as well as his release, also elite. So for my bad boys Pistons fans out there, and I said old heads a couple days ago, I promise y'all I do not mean old head as an insult, because I know people are gonna be saying that about me pretty soon. But hardened behind the back, really butter release, canard base, Kobe upper is just absolute chick, which is what he's got. Hardened behind the back isn't quite as good as the Jamal Murray behind the back, but it's probably your second best behind the back in the game still. And his release is super nice. His fade is Pro 2, I believe, as well, which is also obviously absolutely butter. Oh, no, he's got normal fade. Okay, so there's a couple things to critique. Behind the back could be better. Fade isn't horrible, but it could be a little bit better as well. And again, he's only 6'1", and he's not the most elite slasher, although he's a capable enough slasher. With that being said, good sigs, great release. He'll be a fun 6'1 PG and usable-ish. I mean, against bad players, he'll be very usable. Against an elite level online player who may have a lineup that everybody's at least 6'7" or 6'8", you're going to have a tough time. There's no doubt about that, and he's certainly not the most elite, like, competitive level card. But he should be a blast to use, and for my bad boys Pistons out there, a free Dark Matter ISIAH Thomas. Not the worst, especially since his release is as butter as it is. So, let's hop into a game. Let's see what ISIAH can do. Pretty favorable matchup here. A couple opals on his team, not an unbelievable squad. Oh, this dude's doing a Lakers challenge. That's why. He's got a full Lakers team. That makes sense. All right. Well, let's hop into this game. Let's see what we can do. I have put ISIAH Thomas the 2, as I do with every point guard on Anthony's account from here on out, because I like to cheese. And having point guard Wemby, I mean, this is the only opportunity I ever get to use point guard Wemby. So we're just going to put ISIAH on the point guard defensively, and we're going to let Wemby run not let Wemby run the offense. It's just nice to have Wemby out there for his size, to be completely honest. Now, spacing is really bad on this first possession. I'm not even going to lie to y'all, and we get lucky to draw a foul there because I had absolutely nothing open. So, yeah, planning on trying to see if we can get our buckets, get our offense going, because that was not a very good first possession, but is that open enough? It is. His release is so good. That's the one thing I will say about this card. Luke Kennard base might be my favorite base in the game, not named Patty Mills base. I mean, it really might. It's up there, at least. I love the Luke Kennard base. It's there with, like, the KCP bases and the Rudy Gay base and those types of jump shots that are just always really good. Luke Kennard's had a great jumper for a few years now, and his jump, it's just so good. And then he's got Kobe upper as well, which obviously is one of the best uppers in the game as well. So you get yourself a lot. That's a terrible miss. I should have been an easy assist. But there's a lot to like with a card like ISIAH Thomas. It's just, that's not a good shot at all. But I guess Derek Fisher's release is also not very good. The thing is, at 6'1", it's hard to use him at any sort of competitive level. But when you're going up against a team like this, I mean, that's a whole different story. You know what I mean? Not an exceptional level squad by any means. Definitely a pretty favorable matchup, if you ask me. So there you go. Switched ISIAH onto the ball. Watch the rim run. Good job. Guarding against 100 overall. He's doing a good job defensively. Step in the corner. Stay in front. Very nice defense. Click on again. Play this. Help over. Switch this. He had a dunk. He had a wide open dunk with George Mike, and he didn't take it. That is his fault, because that switch did not pick up the slip, or did not pick up the driver at all. Get through the screen. Fight through ISIAH. Good job recovering back. I recovered back in front of him with Cat, too, and he still catches and dunks. Like, I actually thought that was pretty good defense. You live, I guess, but what are you going to do? Momentum cross, escape, hit our... Not a great pass either, huh? Not playing great. I don't know. I thought that was going to be open. It's interesting that his pass, where Cat was in perfect or pretty much perfect defensive position, leads to a dunk. And my pass, yeah, I'm just getting algoed right now because he threw another one. And Cat's in great defensive position again, doesn't animate towards the ball, reaches away from the ball, in fact, instead of trying to steal it. And not only that, doesn't get a contest. So, gotta love NBA 2K24 MyTEAM's gameplay, right? Great move. This release is so good. It's so good, which is why I'm high on this card, because I love his release. He's fun to use. He could 3-hunt at a high level. And yes, he's small, but I will say, I mean, he's not I mean, he's small. He's definitely small, especially if you go up against size. There's no doubt about it. And that's a good dunk from Jerry West. But he's usable enough. You know what I mean? If you're a Pistons fan, at least he's got a good release and some decent sigs and is a semi-capable slasher and stuff like that. Like, he is not an unusable card by any means. That was a fluke right there. I will take it. Not great offense, but it worked out. You know what I mean? 7 points, 1 assist. This should be the 8th point at the free throw line. I shanked the free throw kind of, but it still goes down. We'll take it because at the end of the year, every free throw goes down pretty much. It's hard to miss. I'm going to be completely honest, and that was bad. He's got a really nice free throw release, though, so that's a W. Play this. No chance. Good defense. Great movement. I mean, he is a really good defender. He's just 6'1". Again, Shaq dunks it on me, and we are in a tie game right now. 2 minutes left. It's time to win. This is not a game I should be losing. Isaiah Thomas is a good enough card to where this should not be a loss, although he's going to off-ball in that corner. As soon as you drop out that corner, I'm dotting you, by the way. Told you. Told you. I'm paying attention now. You want to play like this? You want to see if you can win by off-balling me? We'll see. Let's see if you can win by off-balling me, because I'm paying attention now, and I'm not just going to give you easy stops anymore or do something stupid offensively like take a bad shot because you're off-balling and because you get a fake contest. And one of these days, they're going to give me a paint stop because I've been in the right position multiple times for a paint stop already, so we're due for a paint stop at some point. Now, I don't know if Isaiah's getting that paint stop. I'll live with that foul, actually. It makes the bucket harder. At this point in the year, just like I said earlier, you're probably realistically not missing free throws. And there you go. First free throw is 93%. Second one, I'm sure, is going to be 90s as well if he times it right, which he does. Yeah, 86 is high enough, and he makes it. Like, it's probably not going to miss free throws, but at least make him work a little bit, right? I got play take as well. So if I get one more assist or one more bucket, we're one away right now. I will have myself take over with Mr. Isaiah. You know what? I don't care. I'm getting my takeover right now. Dump it down to Wemby. Take my dunk. I could score like that every single play if I wanted to. Obviously, that's not the play style I want to play with, even if I am using point guard Wemby. But I wanted a bucket there, just get Isaiah takeover, so I took the easy bucket that was available to me. And golly, Cat, please. I reached early there, yes. So maybe that's my fault a little bit, but damn, man, you really can't do. He is doing nothing for me at all defensively this game. That's what I'm saying about Cat. He's done nothing, and then that hop step is just I get boxed by off ball. At the end of the day, I gotta play smarter. Like, that's just not a take I should probably be going up with realistically. Cat, I swear, I can't. Why is he playing no defense at all? Cat is sucking terribly right now, and for like no reason. We are about to be down 1. Cat is horrible on defense, apparently. He's not, actually. He missed one free throw. There you go. At least I mean, it should have been a stop, though. Instead of 1 point, it should have been 0 points there. That was in great defensive position, and Cat just decided not to get a stop. You're going to get backdoored and dunked on. Yep, standing dunk. Yo! Okay, he made it. Thank the Lord. I tried to stand dunk with the stick. After Mike jumped, I'm stick dunking, and they don't trigger a meter stick dunk at all. Like, I don't get this game. Get through the screen, play the rim run, and steal. Cat, you are the worst. He doesn't animate. He doesn't animate towards the ball. Like, maybe I'm a split step behind him there, but I don't know. Like, he hasn't animated once the whole game. That's the problem. And I get an illegal. You know what? It's not probably Karl Anthony Towns' fault. What this is a case of me having horrifically bad algo. That's honestly what this is. So, tie game, 25 seconds left. Stop at a bucket to win the game. But damn, if my algo hasn't been about the worst thing you've ever seen in your life this game. Legitimately. I mean, this has been a very rough one. I'm not trying to disrespect my opponent, but he is not an elite level player, and his squad is certainly not elite, and he has gotten probably some of the luckier animations I've seen in a while. Thank you freaking finally, Karl Anthony Towns. Good Lord. Drive to the ram all the way. Please dunk it. Yeah, well, I probably should have seen that coming. I think I could have shot a mid-range pull-up or passed it to Wemby or something and had a better chance to score. I just thought he might have an open enough lane to where he dunked the ball there, and unfortunately, he did not. Overtime here. Win the tip, score, win the game. That is the plan, but this would also be one of those where it'd be nice to not be in this situation at all right now. This has been a rough game. this has been a real rough game. The algo has certainly not been in my favor, but I certainly also probably could have played a bit better. And the off ball is doing a decent job of getting some stops on me. I will say that. We'll go back to this pick and pop. If you set another illegal screen, bro, I promise you, you will be off the team forever. I mean, I say off the team. He's off the team regardless, right? But hit our pop, catch, shoot, play, take, game. All right, we won the game. That's what matters. Play takes is really nice, but I was good agreeing that anyway. 8 points, 5 assists, 2 of 4, 2 of 2 from 3. I love his release. Wish he had maybe a little better fade. Honestly, wish his sigs were slightly better, although I don't think they're bad either. Like, I don't think this card is bad. I just don't think he's next level elite, and he's very small. That game was really unlucky, but I'm not entirely sure that was entirely my fault. So, as a whole, I like this Isaiah Thomas card. I don't think he's terrible, but I also don't think he's the best by any means or anything along those lines. As a whole, that's going to do it for this video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.